Welcome to this video interview conducted by the TESOL Research Professional Council to share teachers' research questions and reflections as a way to enhance the K-12 research network. Today, we have the pleasure of inviting Eunice Nam from Korea. She will share and reflect on her students' use and perceptions of AI feedback in English writing. Hi, I'm Qing Ma Angel. I'm from the Education University of Hong Kong. I'm a member of the TESOL Research Professional Council, which is commissioned with identifying research priorities, recognizing and encouraging practitioner scholarship, promoting research collaborations in TESOL. Eunice, would you like to say hello to our audience and to say a few words about yourself?
Right. Hello, everyone. I'm Eunice Yunjung Nam, and I'm the head of the Department of International Education at Busan International High School. I currently teach advanced academic English and organize international exchange programs for our students. And I began my career as an English teacher, and I have been deeply interested in classroom-based research and learners' perceptions in the field of language learning. And I'm very happy to share the research findings today. And I would like to share the research study I recently conducted together with my colleagues, Ms. Eunjun Lee and Dr. Yu Kyung-shin. We conducted a classroom-based study titled as Students' Perceptions and Use of AI Feedback in Multi-Stage English Essay Writing. And in this project, we explored how generative AI, such as ChatGPT, can be meaningfully integrated into L2 writing instruction.
Thank you for providing us with, a background of your research. What motivated you to do this research?
So as I mentioned, I'm very interested in classroom-based research, and I'm very curious about how students think of the activities we do in classrooms. So our research team started this research because the students were already using AI for writing. But we found that sometimes they use the AI very effectively, but often without much reflection or caution. So students tended to accept every single suggestion from AI while rarely consulting teachers about their drafts. So this made me wonder how students actually perceive AI feedback and what they found useful or sometimes unhelpful, and how we teachers could guide them to use both AI and teacher feedback critically to become independent writers.
What is your research focus? And what are the major findings?
So in our study, we focused on the group of high school students. So this study involved 128 third-year high school students over the period of 9 weeks. Over the 9 weeks, they involved in essay drafting and revision process. Then we explored their perceptions of ChatGPT feedback and also teacher feedback on their drafts. The research findings I would like to briefly discuss were very interesting and insightful for us as teachers. So, firstly, students appreciated both types of feedback, the feedback from AI and feedback from teachers, but they perceived the feedback helpful for different reasons. So, for teacher feedback, they reported that it was helpful for idea development and improving coherence. Meanwhile, the AI feedback was helpful for correcting grammar errors or improving the use of vocabulary and probably for stylistic refinement. And secondly, about two-thirds of students reported that ChatGPT was very helpful for especially noticing language errors. And they could learn how to use more native like English expressions in their writing. And finally, some students found AI less useful because probably their prompts were not really clear enough. So this indicated that prompt literacy, the ability to ask clear and specific questions, plays an important role in getting meaningful support and feedback from AI.
How did your research impact your teaching?
So this experience of conducting the research really inspired me to rethink how I plan for teaching for the next year. So I personally believe it will be more effective to encourage students to utilize AI feedback for surface level issues such as typos or grammatical errors, which will save a lot of time for humans. And I, as teacher for the students, can focus more on meaning and organization and overall flow of ideas. So I would like to guide students to evaluate AI suggestions critically so that they can decide what kind of feedback they would like to accept or reject so that they can use the feedback to decide what to keep their essay and what to revise and even what to remove. So throughout this kind of process of revision, I hope students can develop feedback literacy as well. Feedback literacy is an essential skill for becoming more independent writer. And also, at the same time, I realized that it's important to improve prompt literacy. If students can learn to write clear and specific prompts when they use AI, they can get more accurate and meaningful feedback from AI. And ultimately, this approach will help students take greater ownership of their writing and consider feedback as a collaborative process between human and AI.
How will it impact the TESOL teachers listening to this video from different contexts?
So I hope that this study can give the TESOL teachers a very simple but powerful message. So AI can support teachers, but they cannot replace the teachers. So firstly, I would like to say that we probably need to understand how AI can be helpful for learners. For example, AI can give immediate and speedy feedback to the students. The students do not have to wait. And also, the AI can provide repeated feedback, and it is available 24/7. And this is something human teachers cannot really provide to the students. But we also have to think about how we can combine those advantages of the AI with what human teachers can do. So we can give individualized feedback, and we can also support the students emotionally, and we have deep understanding about the learning context as well. So if we can combine the advantages of human teachers and AI, then we can build a balanced and responsive feedback system for our learners. So this is something I would like to say and share with the TESOL teachers in different contexts.
Thank you very much. Okay, I think your sharing is really insightful. Can we just ask one more question? How do your research findings inform your teaching? I know you have provided some quick ideas here. Can you just elaborate slightly? Yes, thank you.
Yes, I would love to. So for my personal teaching, I actually found three important factors I would probably use for the future teaching. So firstly, I would consider the division of labor between teachers and AI might be important. As a teacher, I can focus more on coherence and idea development for improving the quality of writing, while AI can support sentence level accuracy and connections. And secondly, I think it's important to focus on feedback literacy of the learners. So AI can offer very useful vocabulary and stylistic suggestions, but sometimes students need to understand what to take as useful feedback and what kind of feedback they probably need to ignore. So students probably need some sort of training to decide what to accept and what to reject. So in terms of that aspect, I think teacher role is important. And thirdly, prompt literacy really matters. So if you write vague prompts, then you will only get poor feedback from AI. So I think students also need to learn and train to write clear and specific prompts so that they can get better feedback from AI. And I think that's probably all for now.
Thank you, Eunice, for sharing how teacher AI collaboration can make feedback more balanced and help students become more independent writers. Now, today's takeaway is clear. Let AI handle quick service level support while teachers can guide ideas, organizations, and critical judgment, and building students' feedback literacy along the way. Now, to learn more about our RPC publications, please feel free to explore our website for TESOL research directions 2023 to 2027 and the TESOL Research Professional Council blog series. And if you would like your research to be featured in our video series, you can contact Dr. Christina Kitson. Thank you, Eunice, for your sharing. I hope to see you next time.